Good morning, Mom Petite, and welcome back to my channel. I have been having the loveliest, slow, easy work morning, just easing into the week. It's Monday morning and I have been getting on with a lot of admin, a lot of editing, and just, you know, these little odd jobs that you kind of been like putting off. I've been really cracking on with those this morning and feeling really good about the week ahead. I've come upstairs to my dressing room though because I have had something arrive, and I literally, the immediate moment it came, ripped the box open, ran upstairs and just had to show it to you, because this I think is one of the funniest yet also most essential purchases I have ever made. I actually saw, it was Lydia Millen's TikTok I was watching, and she had this kind of like frilly version, but she basically started chatting about these like shirt bibs, I think is the best way to describe them. And I am someone who loves the look of a shirt underneath the collar, especially when I'm wearing a Ralphie jumper like this. I feel like Ralphie cable knits are just designed to style up. They're the kind of item that, yes, of course, they look beautiful by themselves, but they just look absolutely incredible when you add a silk scarf, when you add like a roll neck underneath or like a tee underneath. I absolutely love that. And I have been wanting to style up that kind of like shirt vibe for the longest time, but I've just struggled so much because whenever I style up a shirt underneath the jumper, it always looks really baggy. I feel like it like pokes out underneath. I feel like you can see the material. It makes me look a bit like bigger than I am, and I'm just not about that vibe. And I've now discovered that this is the trick, this is the hack that the girls have been gatekeeping from us, that you don't actually wear a proper shirt underneath, you wear a shirt bib. And I honestly just thought it was the funniest thing, but the most genius thing. So I just had to try it on because this outfit is the perfect outfit. I've got a little Ralphie jumper on, my favorite H&M trousers, and then adding the little pop of white, adding that little collar, I feel like just elevates the look so much. Oh my gosh, stop. Would you look at that? I am so in love with the like preppy, casual weekend vibe that it adds to this knit. I do love that about the Ralphie cable knits, is I feel like they are just the perfect jumper to like dress up or dress down. I mean, wearing it like this with just your favorite trousers, a pair of jeans, something really comfortable, even leggings, perfect weekend outfit, especially here in the countryside. Wear it with a slip skirt, beautiful pair of heels, a gorgeous clutch bag, and it is evening appropriate. I love how this looks. I honestly am so mad at the girls that have been gatekeeping this for the longest time, because look, no bulk. I honestly always got like the most annoying like bulk here, and it ended up going really big and baggy, and it just poked out underneath. Like, look at how lovely and like streamlined this looks. It is the epitome of like those ugly things that you have to do to make yourself look beautiful, like your LED face mask. Not a cute look when you're actually doing it. The overnight heatless curls are really weird look when you're sleeping beside your partner, but you wake up with beautiful curls, you wake up with beautiful skin. This is the epitome of like those ugly things that make you look so much better. Obviously underneath it is really weird looking, literally a bib that doesn't even like cover my bra. But when you add the jumper, it looks so elegant, it looks so chic. Oh my goodness me, I feel like this is going to work so well with loads of different colours as well. I love it with the black. I feel like it looks really preppy. The fact that the white matches the white polo horse, I adore. I also think it's going to work really well with any of my other Ralphie cable knits, like my camel one, my green, my navy. Oh my goodness me, how good would this look with my little Ralphie doggy jumper? That would look so cute. I always really struggle with how to style that jumper. I feel like these cable knits, especially if you're wearing more of like a crew neck, which as we're heading towards spring, we often are, and kind of like starting to ease away from the roll necks and going towards these kind of like more crew necks. I love layering with them and I love styling them, and I really struggle with that kind of like t-shirt underneath. The like silk scarf vibe is what I've often been going for, but I really wanted to add a shirt, and I feel like as we head into spring, a shirt with a jumper over the top is just such a spring outfit. Oh, I could not be more in love. I'll leave this linked down below for you guys if you do want to shop it. Just a cheeky little Amazon purchase, super affordable, but one of those items I feel like is an absolute game changer. I am so obsessed. Is it any surprise that I'm leaving this on for the rest of the day? I just had a work call with my manager, and even she was like, oh, that is really cute. I love how it looks with that jumper. But I've just come downstairs to the living room because I have something rather exciting to show you, or rather exciting to me. This is very sentimental and very special. The other day I was at my mum's and she was just doing a little bit of like a clear out of some of the rooms, a little bit of a sort out, and there was something she offered me that, you know, when you're like, I cannot say no to that. That is so special, that is so sentimental, and it's actually something that used to be my granny's. I've got a few beautiful ornaments of hers around the house. She was so similar to me, and I feel like a very similar like home decor kind of styling. I actually have another ballerina figure from her, which I adore. Can you tell she loves these kind of like elegant ballerina ladies? And my mum said that she had never found a home for this in her house when she inherited it, and asked me if I wanted it, and I could not have said yes any quicker. I brought her home to Alex, and even he fell in love with her. He literally looked at her and said, I feel like she's quite you. I mean, the beautiful dress. Look at this dress with the dove in her hand, the gorgeous little like top bun. Oh my goodness me, I could not be more obsessed. She also has the most gorgeous kind of like detailing to the bottom of her skirt, this like bluey purple kind of floral. I wonder if she used to be like fully painted or like fully coloured. I don't know. This is obviously such a heritage piece. My granny probably had this maybe for like 60 years, or at least it's like been around for 60 years. It is a very old, very special piece that I am so excited to add into my own home. So I thought I could potentially add it to my floating shelves here in the living room, because then I can see it literally every single day, because let's be honest, there's not a single day we don't go by where we're not chilling on the sofa watching TV together. I can see her every single day, and she's really lightweight and beautiful. I want to put her somewhere a little bit more kind of like out of reach, just so that she doesn't get like knocked, because she is so delicate, so precious. Oh my goodness me, is that not just the most special thing? So I thought we could rearrange the shelves a little bit and style them up together. Oh, this corner of the living room is making me very happy. I do love the styling. Down here we've just got a gorgeous little lamp from Dunelm. The shade is from Dunelm. The base is actually an antique find. I've got Alex's cigar box down there, which, to tell you the truth, is completely unused. There's nothing in there. A few books, gorgeous cushion from Ultimate Home, and a gorgeous antique rattan chair, and then more antiques up there, which makes me so happy. So I've just added a little H&M home vase, which I love. This is a little antique find that I got ages ago that I've been struggling with styling up. I love it. It's like a little, maybe like candle holder, or kind of just like little pot. It's so cute. We've got a couple of photo frames, one of Alex and I, one of my sister and I at her wedding, and I just thought she would look beautiful next to that photo. I feel like she really just sits well with that, especially considering my sister's in her beautiful like princess wedding dress. I'm in my gorgeous maid of honor dress with the little lady beside her. It's so beautiful. And then Jo Malone candle and a couple of books. So quite simple and stripped back, but I do love restyling the shelves in the living room. It always brings me a lot of joy, especially adding something so special, so sentimental, like my little lady that I inherited from my granny. Oh, that is just, oh, makes my heart so happy. I have had some new gym gear arrive, and what is it about new gym gear or new activewear that literally makes you feel like you can conquer the world? It makes you so excited to work out, do your exercises, head to the gym. And I feel like ever since getting ill, I've almost come out of it. Because I was ill for so long and like bedridden for so long, I've come out of it feeling almost like that new year feeling, you know, when you're just like wanting to create resolutions, you're wanting to better yourself and just make sure that you're really not taking your health for granted, my goodness me. And I also, as you know, was doing a lot of organizing, reorganizing, pottering about the house. I just kept wanting to like find myself things to do to keep me occupied, and one of which was a little bit of a activewear declutter and sort out, because I realized I have so many old bedraggled sets, and I have been doing a lot more recently. I've been really wanting to just kind of like up my fitness regime, fitness routine, like my weekly activities that I do. I do a lot of walking, which I always love doing. I feel like morning walks, they reignite my soul and just make me so ready, rejuvenated, excited for the day. So I love doing my morning walks. I'm currently doing 2 spins a week, which I really enjoy. Minimum I want to be doing is 1, and the maximum I want to be doing is 2. So 2 spins a week in the evening. I always do a long run at the weekend, which I always really love doing. And then my sister and I have actually started doing PT sessions every couple of weeks, which I have been really enjoying. My sister turned to me and asked me if I would be interested in doing a bit more kind of like weight training and things like that. It's something that she's been wanting to add into her regime. And I, to tell you the truth, used to have a PT and did not enjoy it. I didn't really see the value in the money that I was paying. But I feel like going as like a couple, going as a pair, obviously not only does it reduce the value, but it actually almost like makes the most of the time a little bit more, because whilst one of you is resting, one of you is doing the workout, and then you can like chop and change, and you don't have to like feel like you're watching the clock as much, which is what I felt like I was doing before when I was doing my PT. So 5 things a week, which I feel like is very doable, and then walks in between that as well. So I've been really wanting to upgrade a lot of my gym wear and add a few more sets into it, because not only does it make me a bit more excited to work out, but it also just means that I have enough for like all the activities that I'm doing. So I felt like I was getting to a point where I wasn't doing my washes quick enough, and I would be stressed out and quickly wash a pair of leggings before my workout for that evening, and that is just not a vibe. So I did a little bit of shopping on Another Version, which is one of my favorite activewear brands. And I've actually not shopped anything from them for the longest time, so I picked up a couple of sets. Now this is the second skin set that they do, which I think I can understand why it's called that. I mean, look, this is literally looks like it could be a second skin on you. And what I love about Another Version is I feel like they have designed their activewear beautifully, so that it's not just for workouts, it's not just for going to the gym or exercising. Like a lot of their pieces you could easily wear as more of like active wear during the daytime, like, you know, when you're going out to a coffee shop, or if you want to go for a walk, but like you're still going to be carrying on with the rest of your day afterwards and you don't necessarily have time to change. These are beautiful. So I picked up the black set. So I've got the long sleeve top here, and then also have the leggings. I think I picked these all up in a 12, I believe. A large, which is a 12 to 14, which is my perfect size. I love their leggings as well. They're really nice and like high-waisted. They've got a really thick band so they don't fall down. I actually wore a really old pair of leggings to the PT session the other day, and I literally spent the entire hour just pulling them back up. I had to turn to my sister and say, please remind me to never wear these leggings again. These need to go, because we don't have time for old, decrepit leggings that don't have a good elastication to the waist and don't stay up. I love the fact that the branding is really subtle as well. So a beautiful pair of black leggings, the black long sleeve tee, and then I also picked up a sports bra, because I am lacking a little bit in the sports bra department. I don't like them to be too tight. I don't have the biggest breasts in the world. I'm about a C to D cup, and I feel like this is just perfect. It's got really lovely adjustable straps, which is so important for me. The amount of sports bras that I've purchased in the past that don't work because my shoulders are just not as long as like the average person. So I love the fact that you've got the adjustable straps. It's like quite nice and not too thick. It's not like, you don't feel like it's a whole top in itself. It's very much is like a sports bra that you wear underneath your gym set. So I got the black because, let's be honest, it's me. I love black and there's nothing more classic. But I may have also picked up the brown. I believe this is called the Cocoa Brown. Will it tell me on it? Just says brown. It's a beautiful, like dark, chocolatey brown color. Oh my goodness me. It's actually not as dark as I thought it was gonna be. It's more of like a cocoa. Yeah, I think that is literally the best way to describe it. Oh my gosh, I love that. Sometimes I don't like it when browns are too dark, because then people think you're wearing black, and you're like, no, it is a brown set, and you know my obsession with brown at the moment. I just absolutely adore it. Again, you've got the really like subtle branding. I love how like tight they feel, but really, really stretchy. I feel like these are gonna be really, really comfortable to run in, to do your workouts in, spin classes, anything that you're doing at the moment. And then of course I got the matching leggings, which are just so beautiful. I love how sculpting these are around the bottom area as well. They are super, super flattering. I've just realized, I didn't know this before, it actually has a little pocket at the back. So if you need to put your keys in there, your AirPods case, if you're going on a run, don't know if you'd be able to fit your phone, but anything else that you need. Oh my goodness me, let's try these on because I do actually have a spin class to head to this evening. So one of these sets is going to be perfect for that. Well, I thought if I was trying these on, I may as well actually get myself ready for spin because I'll be heading off in just over an hour. So I've taken my earrings off, taken my ring off because I don't know about you, but I cannot work out with my jewellery on. I don't know how girls do it. The only thing I can wear is my Apple Watch. I even can't wear makeup. I'm going to be taking my makeup off in just a second before I head off as well. I feel like if I've got my makeup on, my skin can't breathe when I sweat. And if anyone has done a spin class, you will know they are the sweatiest workouts ever. I know that is way TMI, but honestly, I come home and I stink. It's awful, but I feel so good afterwards, especially if I've given myself a really lovely skincare routine. Like I've taken my makeup off and given myself a really lovely moisturize. But anyway, back to the actual workout set because how gorgeous is this? I can totally see why it's called the second skin range because it does literally feel so tight, but in the nicest way possible. I mean, the leggings are so high-waisted. I feel like they are really holding me in. They're not going to be the kind that fall down. I feel like I could easily run in these. I can spin in these. They are so, so comfy. And I love the fact that the top actually comes down full length. I am not the kind of girl that enjoys working out in a crop top. I'm not the kind of girl that enjoys working out in her sports bra. You know what I'm like? The more covered up I am, the better I feel. And so many brands do cropped sports tops. They do very like yoga style sports bras, and they just don't really do something like fully covering like this. I'm so glad that Adenola have done this. I honestly just feel incredible. Obviously the black is so flattering, a little bit boring, I do appreciate, but nothing makes me feel stronger, sexier, more ready to work out than an entirely black workout set. This is just, oh, beautiful. Oh, but the brown set, my goodness me, look at this. This is so gorgeous. The color is just unlike anything else I own. And what I love about this is how easy it is to mix and match. I can easily wear the black top with the brown leggings, or the brown top with the black leggings. So many options. I think now that I've got this one on, and because it's unlike anything else I have in my collection, I obviously have so much black workout gear, but I don't really have anything in this colorway. So I think I'm gonna wear this to spin tonight. So I'm gonna go and get my makeup off, get myself ready for the class. I won't be able to take you with me because the room is literally pitch black. It does have like strobe lighting. I have tried filming in spin class before to just get a little bit of B-roll, just to like, you know, proof that I did go, but it literally comes out pitch black. And obviously there's other people in the room, don't really want to get them on camera, so I won't film anything after tonight. But yeah, really looking forward to tonight's spin class. Nothing gives me endorphins quite like spin, when you're just singing along, spinning and dancing to incredible music. I love it. So yeah, catch you tomorrow. So it is the next day now, and we have come out on a little girly shopping day to Guilford, which is always one of my favourite places to come shopping. I'm with Lady C and G, and we've made a beeline straight for Gales for a little fuel, a croissant, a coffee. There is nothing better than a Gales coffee. I absolutely adore it. And we're going to be doing a little bit of shopping. I feel like it's going to be mainly homeware shopping today because Guilford has some of the best homeware stores. They've got an Oka, a Neptune, a White Company. It is gonna be a good day of shopping today. I can feel it. First stop, the White Company. I always get so much home inspo from the White Company. This is just giving me serious cozy vibes. Love it. This is very much the vibe that we have for our bedroom. Just very calm, cozy. I always love having a quilt on the bed as well. If I didn't have a quilt already, I would be seriously tempted to pick this up. I love how calm and cozy the White Company always is. Oh, this is fun. I can do a little outfit of the day in this mirror, seeing as though I didn't show you anything this morning when I was getting ready. I've got a little silk scarf on over the top of a little Ralphie cable knit, my ivy oak coat. I've got my Louis Vuitton bag. She's always such a great bag for shopping. Really handy just to chuck her on crossbody. Got a pair of thermal leggings because it is chilly today, and then my favourite duo boots. Just a super cash little shopping outfit of the day, but one that I must say I really love today's look. Oh my goodness me, I have fallen in love with this vase. How beautiful is that? I love the kind of like tulip style. Oh, I don't need any more vases. That is gorgeous. Honestly, getting so much inspo already. I love this bowl as well. That is absolutely beautiful. Now this could be dangerous. We're coming into Ochre, which is always my favorite homeware store, honestly. I saw the second I stepped foot inside, I'm always like, inspo, inspo, inspo. I mean, look at that lamp. That is absolutely beautiful. Oh, this is a very, very dangerous trip. Oh my goodness me, look at these little artichoke candle holders. They are so cute. I always love the urns in Ochre. They are just so beautiful. I can't even explain to you how big this is. That is my hand. For reference, look at the size of that. That is gorgeous. If this isn't table decor inspo, then I don't know what is. I actually get a lot of my faux flowers from Ochre because I feel like they're the most realistic looking. They are a little bit spenny, but I feel like it is worth it. And that is just reminding me that I do have a fisheye mirror at home that I've been meaning to put on the wall literally since we moved. That looks exactly like that. I really love that setup. That's given me a little bit of inspiration of what I can do with the one at home, but I love this tablescape. This is absolutely beautiful. This is the selection of faux flowers they have at Ochre. It's honestly incredible, and look how realistic these look. Beautiful peonies. Oh my goodness, are these magnolia? They are absolutely stunning. They have so many different kind of like foliages that you can choose from. Oh, I love these hydrangeas. They are absolutely beautiful. I'm trying to tell myself I don't need any more faux flowers, but I always love adding to my collection. These pink peonies, oh, they are stunning. Honestly, the Neptune store at Guilford is one of my absolute favorites. Let's head in. Oh, the inspiration already. My goodness me, these shelves are so beautifully styled. And do we recognize my little artichoke? I've got this sitting on my shelves at home. I love it so much. That's really cute that it's got a bigger version as well, like a big sister. I'm kind of tempted, but trying to tell myself I don't need it. I've literally just taken a photo of this fireplace to send to Alex because this is exactly the vibe that we want to recreate with our own fireplace. We want to add in a log burner, do a beautiful surround, and I've never seen a surround like this. Look at the little tiles. That is just so gorgeous. Although I would like one with a shelf. I think would really help just kind of like blend that area in together a little bit more. But look at that log burner. That is exactly what we would love to recreate in our living room. I must say, I'm noticing a big interior trend at the moment of seagrass. I've seen so many accessories with this kind of like seagrass or rattan vibe, which I do really enjoy. I love this console table styling as well. Now, this is a project that is definitely way off into the future, but I would love to do up our bathroom and ensuite. And I feel like this is literally giving me the perfect inspiration. This one for the main bathroom, and then this one for the ensuite, a little his and hers sink. I feel like there is nothing more classic than that, and I love the marble countertop. That is beautiful with the really classic taps, lots of storage. Oh my goodness. Oh, can't actually open that. Can we open this one? Oh wow. Oh, that's beautiful. And I love it next to the little laundry hamper. I do also adore the wooden version. I feel like if I could do a his and hers with the wood, that would be absolutely stunning. Oh my goodness me, honestly, the inspiration that I'm getting from today's shopping trip, it is just making me so excited for all the projects that we're going to start in the house. Oh, this is beautiful, gorgeous, classic blanket just to throw over the sofa, throw over your bed. I love that. Oh my goodness me, kitchen of dreams. I don't think I've ever seen a dark green kitchen like this. I don't know if it's really coming up on camera. I feel like it's almost coming up black, but it is beautiful with a range cooker in the middle. Oh my goodness, this is stunning. Oops. Well, I think it is safe to say that that was a rather successful shopping trip. My goodness me, nothing makes me happier than homeware shopping. A lovely girly shopping day, picking up new bits for the house that you can potter about with, add little additions to. We stopped for lunch afterwards and then actually ended up getting soaked on the way back to the car. So hair is lovely and freshly washed this morning because by the time I got home last night, I looked like a drowned rat. But I thought I would show you the little goodies that I picked up because honestly, Neptune is one of my favorite stores. And actually, I feel like it's one of those stores that, yes, they have some very high price pointed items, but especially when it comes to accessories. Like this little dipping bowl was £12.50, and I thought that was such an incredible price. And I am not going to be using this for what it's actually intended to be used for. I was chatting to the lovely shop assistants and they said that this is designed for like your olive oil, your balsamic oil when you're having bread. But I I'm planning on popping this in my dressing room because this to me I think is the perfect little trinket tray. Now that I've moved where I keep my jewellery box, I can't as easily access it just to like pop my ring in, and I always take my engagement ring off. I always take my jewellery off. I'm not the kind of person that can sleep in my jewellery. Let me know if you are, because I was with some friends recently. We had a little sleepover and one of the girls literally kept her earrings, her necklace, like all of her jewellery on when she slept, and I am in awe of people that can do that because I just feel so overstimulated. Like at the end of the day, taking my jewellery off to me is like the equivalent of taking my bra off. Like it just, I want to like get everything off. I feel like I get quite overstimulated quite easily, and my ring is something that I always take off when I'm moisturising, when I'm in the shower. Like I don't like to keep it on because I feel like it gets a bit mucky, and I've been looking for the perfect little dish that I can just pop my ring in whenever I'm jumping in the shower. At the moment, I'm not gonna lie, I've literally just been popping it on my dressing table, and I feel like that's an accident waiting to happen. Like I'm gonna knock it off at some point, it's gonna fall into the bin, something disastrous is going to happen. So I've been looking for the perfect, really tiny, dainty trinket tray because it's literally just gonna be for my ring, maybe my earrings if I'm just chucking them off and getting in the shower. And honestly, I just thought this was the perfect like addition into the dressing room. It's really lovely and neutral. I love these like beveled edges, and I love this almost like speckling detail that it's got in the middle. So even though it is actually a dipping bowl for olive oil, I'm going to be using it as a little trinket tray in my dressing room. This is what I love about homeware stuff, is that anything can be anything if you really want it to be. Next up is something that I have actually been eyeing up on the website for the longest time, but I kind of wanted to go in store and check them out and basically see exactly which ones I wanted, which style I wanted and size I wanted, and these are actually the tissue box covers. Now, if you watched my what I got for Christmas video, you'll know that I got a lovely tissue box cover for Christmas and absolutely adore it, and I feel like it's kind of ruined me. Any tissues that I have around the rest of the house now, they need a cover for. They need a lovely little box to make it so much more aesthetic. It's something that I feel like I really notice whenever I go to hotels, like really lovely bougie hotel stays. They always have beautiful tissue box covers, and I feel like it just makes something so practical so much more beautiful, so much more aesthetic. And we do actually have quite a lot of tissues around the house because Alex is a very allergy person. He's allergic to a lot of things. He's very sneezy, so I feel like we need to have tissues upstairs. We always have a box in the bedroom. I always have a box in my dressing room, a couple of boxes downstairs. So I actually got 2 of the square ones, and then I also picked up the rectangular one, which I thought was really, really handy because I feel like this might be better potentially in my dressing room. I haven't quite decided yet, but I thought it would be quite nice to have 2 of the different styles. I feel like the square is a bit more aesthetic, but it's quite nice to have the rectangular one as well, and they're only like £19, I think they were. They're really not that expensive, so something that I definitely think is a really accessible price at Neptune, and I absolutely adore. I think this is called the Seagrass range. Oh my goodness me, it is beautiful. They have so many bits in this range. They've got massive trays, they've got baskets, they've got little bins, like so many gorgeous bits. We were going a little bit nuts, I'm not gonna lie. Lady C bought a bin, some mats for the kitchen table, a couple of these tissue box covers, and a couple of trays. She absolutely adored the range, and it's the kind of range that I feel like fits in so many different people's homes. It's so lovely going homeware shopping with my sister and my mum because I feel like we all have very different tastes. Like my sister has a lot more, she's a lot more minimalistic, a lot more kind of like greys and blues, whereas I'm a bit more like warm toned. My mum is even more warm toned. She's got beautiful like striped sofas, a lot of greens in her home, a lot of blues in her bedroom. She's probably a bit more similar to my style, and it's really nice seeing how like 3 different styles all can pick up like the same item and fall in love with it. I feel like that's what I just love about Neptune, so I got it in the rectangle as well. And then lastly from Neptune, they actually also had it in a tray. Honestly, I just could not help myself. I just thought the tray was so beautiful, and I feel like this is the perfect thing to have on something like your makeup vanity. I mean, styling these 2 bits up together with maybe a little perfume in here, your lipstick, maybe some things that you reach for time and time again. If I'm taking my glasses off, the glasses are great to go in here. I remember asking you guys recently, what do you do with your glasses? And all of you said, I have a little tray to pop them in, and I just chuck them in there or in a drawer, and then it just means by the end of the day when I take my contacts out, they're really easily accessible. Also, a few people say that they'll leave contacts in here so that you can grab them easily. So anything that you want, any clutter, it's something that I've realized as well living with a boy, is that the key to managing clutter is trays, baskets, bowls, things that they can just chuck their stuff in. Like Alex's Nintendo Switch, we chuck it in a basket, I put a little blanket over the top, nobody's gonna know there's a Nintendo Switch in there. So this is so handy just for kind of like organizing clutter and just keeping it a little bit more manageable. And then I also picked up a little something from Sostren Grin. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. My parents actually lived in Norway for 2 years, and it's so nice seeing the brand coming over to the UK. I feel like it's really having a huge surgence here in the UK. So many people are discovering it. If you don't know Søstrene, it's basically like a really fancy tiger. They've got really beautiful bits. It's a Scandinavian brand. They have so many beautiful homeware bits. They've got stationery. They've got like kids costumes. They've got like hair accessories, just really, really fun bits. I don't think I vlogged whilst we were in Søstrene because it was quite busy in that store, but I spotted this beautiful vase and I just fell in love with it. I actually thought it might be a really great addition in here because this is a very warm toned, like very greigey beigey room, which I absolutely adore. And I love the kind of like effect of it. It's like a real mix of this kind of like stoneware vibe with this more kind of like modern twist. And you guys know what I'm like. I love my antiques. Obviously we went antique shopping last week and I love adding those like beautiful vintage pieces in, but I also do love mixing it with something a little bit more modern. Having an older home with an extension, I feel like we really have the best of both worlds. With this house, we've got these beautiful, organic, original features, but then we also have the kind of like modernity of the extension that was done to the house. And I like incorporating that into my home accessories as it was. So I also picked up this and I just thought it was such a beautiful addition into my home. So a very successful homeware trip with some gorgeous new additions that I'm so excited just to pop about. Honestly, it's always the best thing about going shopping is when you actually get to organise everything and potter about the house and set them all up. Neptune bits are in situ and I honestly could not be happier with how this looks on my dressing table. I very much like a working dressing table. I am very lucky that this is literally just used for getting ready, for doing my makeup, doing my hair. I don't need to like double this up as a desk or anything, so I feel like I have the luxury of being able to have a lot of bits out on it. And it's been feeling a little bit, I don't know, just a little bit bare. Things would get a bit messy. I'd be chucking things on the table and I'm so happy with how these look. Obviously I need to get a box to actually put inside of this, a little tissue box, a little Kleenex box. But how beautiful does this look? And I feel like it just pairs so nicely with the tray. I'm very much using the rule of 3 here. I always love the rule of 3 when it comes to styling. So just pairing 3 things together, I feel like odd numbers just look so much better when it comes to interior. So I can literally just put my glasses in here. I can pop, I don't know, like scrunchies, anything that I need can just go in there. And then I've actually just put my little hair clip here. Now this is a hair clip. And please tell me I'm not the only one that is like this. This is the comfiest hair clip that I own. It's one of the few hair clips that I feel like I don't get a headache by, that doesn't like overstimulate me every night in the evening. I don't like chucking my hair up in a bun because I feel like it ruins my hair, but like I want it off my face. And I use this hair clip and I used to have a packet of these. I think I got these from Primark maybe like 10 years ago and they don't sell these anymore. Like this particular one, I've looked everywhere on Amazon, I've looked in H&M, New Look, Primark, like they don't seem to sell this kind of hair clip anymore. They're much more, I don't know, I feel like they've almost like improved it and made them a bit sturdier, which I don't want. I want it to be a little bit loose and a bit more comfortable. This is the last one I have left. So if this breaks or I lose it, I will literally cry. So that is gonna stay there. And then whenever I take my ring off, if ever I take my jewelry off, it can just be popped in my little dippy tray. I'm gonna call it a dippy tray because I am not ashamed of the fact that this is supposed to be for olive oil and I love how it looks on my makeup desk. Got my little mirror there. I've got my gorgeous little Lily and Bean makeup bag. I feel like it's really just like cohesive and styled, but still very lived in. That's the kind of vibe that I always love for my home, for it to look very lived in, very natural, but still look really beautiful. And I feel like that is exactly what this has achieved. Oh, I could not be happier. I cannot even begin to tell you how happy it made me getting ready this morning with my new vanity accessory, should we call them, being able to take off my ring to do my makeup and not worry about knocking it off at the table, just popping it in my little dish, having my little tray, my new little tissue box. Honestly, it has just filled my heart with joy and I've just been getting myself ready for the day and I am feeling a little bit naked. I know, I should be on a bit of an earring hiatus at the moment and I think after these ones, I will put myself on an earring spending ban. But I spotted these on ASOS and could not resist. I was actually doing a little bit of like a spring essentials shop and just adding some items that I wanted to add into my wardrobe that I feel like I've been really missing. I feel like are going to become real staples in my spring wardrobe. And I will say these are probably the only item in that haul that aren't a staple. However, I would say they are a really fun accessory that I can add in and style up that just really helps with like the elevation of your outfits, especially on a day like today when, let's be honest, I've actually got quite a boring outfit on. I literally just have a little black top on. I've added a little silk scarf just for a bit of accessorizing. I've got blue jeans, a little belt, and other than that, this outfit is just super like basic and simple, but I feel like adding beautiful earrings, especially when I've got my hair slicked back like this, oh, it just elevates the look so much. And these really remind me of the kind of thing my granny used to wear, and I feel like ever since inheriting the beautiful doll that I put downstairs, it's really reminded me of her, and I've just been really thinking about her a lot this week, which I think is so lovely, being able to like look at that every evening as we're like watching TV, chilling in the living room, and just to be reminded of my granny. And she would often wear beautiful jewellery like this. It would always be like really affordable but beautiful jewellery, a little slick of lipstick, and that was her good to go and head out for the day. So I love how these look. I'm so obsessed. They're very vintage, very kind of like 70s inspired, but a really fun pair to add into my collection. So I do promise after this I am going to put myself on an earring spending ban, because I have so many in my collection, but I just love styling them up, and I feel like they really elevate a simple outfit. So speaking of, let me show you the pieces I've been picking up from ASOS, because as I say, I feel like these are real like wardrobe staples, those foundational pieces that you can create so many different outfits from. Now I must admit, up until about this time last year, I wasn't really much of a denim girl. I felt like it wasn't really an item that I could ever get on board with fully. It wasn't an item I ever found fully comfortable, or that I loved how it looked, that I really loved styling up until this time last year. And I feel like 2024 for me was the year of discovering denim that I absolutely adored. This pair of jeans that I've got here, I wear all the time. It's the first pair of jeans that I felt like I ever discovered that could actually be comfortable, and ever since discovering these, it kind of made me go on the hunt for beautiful denim that is still really comfortable as well. So I've got this pair, I've got a beautiful pair of white wide leg jeans, but other than that, that's kind of all I've got in my collection. I've been having to do a bit of a sort out and clear up with some denim that no longer fits me, no longer is my size, so I wanted to basically replace those items in my wardrobe, and I feel like having a pair of wide leg dark wash denim is such a staple. Now this is actually the exact same denim as the white denim jeans that I have. How many times can I say denim? They're the same style and from the same brand. They're the Miss Selfridge petite denim in wide leg. And oh my goodness me, I love the white jeans that I have in my collection. I have had so many compliments every time I've worn them. So I knew I wanted to add the beautiful dark wash. I believe they do them in quite a few different variations and quite a few colorways. So I'll leave them linked down below. But I have to say, I'm impressed with Miss Selfridge denim. It's beautiful. It's really stiff, which I like in my denim. I don't like my denim to be stretchy and to like crease and wrinkle and like misshapen and missize. I like it to be nice and structured, but still super comfortable. And that is exactly what I feel like these jeans are. Could I ask your guys' opinion on something I feel like I could really do with your help in knowing what you prefer to see whenever I am doing like outfit styling videos, hauls, showing you new in items? Do you prefer it when I pop the camera down and kind of like step back and show you the outfit in situ, or do you prefer it in the mirror? Can I get a little bit closer with this, show you how it looks a little bit easier? Because the problem with the mirror is obviously, I appreciate it's like I can't like move about as much, but then the problem with popping the camera up is that I have to get so far back, half the time I don't even know if I'm in frame. This is really difficult. Let me know which you prefer. I've done a bit of a mix of both recently, so hopefully you can see how gorgeous these jeans are. I love the length. I've just popped them on with a pair of ballet flats, and oh my goodness me, how stunning are they? So I got them in the petite length. You could get the regular length, you can get the longer length. I love the fact that you have the options. I feel like if I was to want to wear them with a pair of heels, maybe the regular length would have been better, but actually I think now that I've tried them on, they're a bit more casual than I was expecting, and I don't mind that. But it does mean that I maybe need to hunt for a pair of jeans that are just a little bit more elevated, maybe a bit more kind of evening appropriate. I love how well these fit. They're just so loose, they're so comfortable, and yet they fit really nicely around my waist. I go for a 29 and I'm usually like a 12. They're not that high-waisted as well. They're more of like a mid-rise, which I think is quite nice. It makes them feel a little bit more, I don't know, a bit more current. I'm normally a high-waisted girly, but these are just the comfiest jeans I own. And you know what I'm like? If I like it, I'll just get it in another colour. And then for something a little bit more casual, a little bit of a lighter, more of like a mid-tone wash denim, another gorgeous pair of wide leg jeans. For me, wide leg trousers are just the most flattering on my body shape, my body type, and my height. Being a petite girl, Honestly, I feel like wide leg trousers just lengthen your legs like nothing else. I know a lot of you guys have commented saying you're really scared to try wide leg trousers, but I could not recommend them any more highly. And wide leg jeans are so comfortable. The ones I'm wearing are actually more of like a mum denim, and I did have to size up in them because I do find that if I don't go for a wide leg, it doesn't fit in my thighs. I have very big thighs, a very big bottom, so that's why I have to wear the belt, because it does bunch up quite a bit. I do have quite a lot of room in the back, whereas I feel like with this Miss Selfridge denim kind of like style, the wide leg with the gorgeous like cinched in waist, they actually fit without a belt. And I do love styling a belt with my jeans, but I love the fact that I have the option not to if I just want more of like a comfy outfit. But let's be honest, nothing is more classic than blue denim, especially during springtime. I feel like these are going to be pieces in my wardrobe that I reach for time and time again. They're the kind of item that you can dress up, you can dress down, you can wear with shirts, jumpers, ballet flats, trainers. The opportunities are endless. Oh, I love these jeans as well. They are actually really different to the others, which I was expecting them to be a bit more casual, and they definitely are. I think because of that lighter kind of mid-wash denim, I think it makes them almost a bit more spring appropriate. They're also a little bit longer. They were still from the petite section, but they are a little bit longer, as you can see with the ballet flats. They kind of come to the floor, so maybe these would be better if I wanted to wear a pair of heels. I think they're going to go really well with trainers. I think ballet flats look beautiful. Boots in the winter. I feel like the opportunities are endless, and they are a little bit higher waisted, which I do really like. I just think they look so different. They're both beautiful in their own way. I wasn't sure if I was going to be keeping both, but now that I've seen them both on, I think they're different enough to justify it. So super happy with these. I feel like I'm going to be able to create so many outfits. You're going to be seeing a lot of these jeans throughout the spring. And then lastly, I promise you're not seeing double. This isn't the exact same top as to what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a ribbed, very casual tee, whereas this is actually, I don't know if you can see, a really beautiful, elevated, like evening top. This to me is the epitome of a jeans and a nice top. And I do want to add a few more into my wardrobe, and I feel like I've really started to hone in on what styles I like, the things that I like to wear, and let's be honest, I quite like them to be a bit more, I want to say basic. My kind of like phrasing is basic, not boring. And that's what I loved about this. I love the fact that I have this little detail down at the bottom. Not only do I love the fact that it is silver, I feel like it's really hard to find pieces with silver hardware at the moment. And I do love my silver pieces. Obviously, I'm wearing gold jewelry today, and I'm never against mixing my metals. But the fact that I have silver on my platinum engagement ring, then it's just nice knowing that I have the option to wear that. And I could go for like an all silver look. I think that could look so, so gorgeous. You could have like a pearl necklace to elevate it, or you could just keep it super stripped back and super simple. I'm imagining this with maybe black wide leg trousers. If you're a leather trousers kind of a gal, this could look beautiful. Or of course jeans as you're heading up for a lovely night out, whether that's a date night, whether you're going out with the girls. I just thought this was such a gorgeous piece. Another one of those items that I feel like is such a staple to have in your wardrobe whenever you maybe have like last minute plans, you're not really sure what to wear. This is such an easy grab and go kind of a top. It still looks beautiful and elevated and stylized, and that is exactly what I want from my spring outfits. Oh, this is cute. I could not be more in love. I've kept the tag on it just obviously because I didn't want to take it off until I knew that I was definitely going to be keeping it. It's one of those tags where if you remove it, you cannot return it, but I definitely think she's going to be staying in my wardrobe. I've just popped her on with a pair of wide leg trousers. I do think maybe like a different coloured pair of jeans would look really, really cool if I was able to get a more elevated pair of blue jeans. The white jeans could look really cute. They're currently in the wash because I wore them out the other day. They got very muddy because here in the New Forest, you just can't avoid it. But I do think this is such a cute look. I think adding a pearl necklace, maybe like a statement chain or something, even with these earrings and this hairstyle, actually, I do really like how it looks. I think this is going to be such a great jeans and a nice top, the kind of thing that I can reach for whenever I just need a beautiful evening appropriate outfit. This is just beautiful. Goodness me, you know, it is getting late when the glasses are on. The tired eyes are tiring. Honestly, I feel like my contact lenses just dry my eyes out so much. I always reach that point in the day where I'm like, I can't stand them anymore. The glasses need to come out. I have to say though, it's quite impressive I'm still wearing the ASOS earrings. I feel like that is a true testament to the comfort of them. And the first day that I've worn them, to know that they're still going, I am very, very happy, because I have some statement earrings that I do find as soon as I hit the point in the day when my contacts need to come out, so do the earrings. Like, they feel like they're pulling on my earlobes, whereas these don't feel like that at all. They feel so lightweight. I am absolutely in love with these, and considering how affordable they are, I feel like they're an incredible find and a great pair to add to my collection. But my goodness me, it is getting later on. Later on, to be fair though, is very exciting that it is still just about light outside. It is 5:30, almost 6 o'clock now, and it's still daylight. It is getting lighter in the mornings as well. It now gets daylight about 7:30, which always just brings me so much joy, knowing that the days are getting longer, the days are getting brighter, spring is on its way. And I realize this has been a very long vlog, a very jam-packed vlog filled with lots of exciting bits. I have to say I'm really enjoying at the moment the kind of split of the more like long weekly vlogs and then those like shorter fashion videos. I will say as well, this Thursday's fashion video, it's one you're not going to want to miss. That's all I'm going to say. I know a lot of you guys are going to be very excited about this Thursday's video, so I hope you guys are enjoying the more kind of like mix of videos at the moment, the more kind of split and just seeing the weekly life videos as well as the really fun fashion videos. But I'm going to leave you guys here so that I don't ramble on any more. If you reach the end of this video, comment spring down below in your comments so I know we're all getting excited for the coming months with regards to our homes, our fashion, our wardrobes, our lives. I cannot wait for spring to hit. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you on Thursday for a very exciting fashion video. Bye!